Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome back your MC of the Arizona West Regional, Mr. Chris Tucker.
Good morning, Phoenix! Wow, what an amazing day of qualification matches we had yesterday. Teams, thank you for all of your gracious professionalism here on the field and off of the field. And thank you for being such great role models with your creativity, excitement, and determination, as well as sportsmanship. Keep it up today as the competition intensifies. What you're doing is much bigger than you possibly realize. You're living in the present, in the here and the now. And you're worried about the rankings and the functionality of your robot, and you're worried about the awards that you interviewed for, and you're worried about the qualification for other competitions. But what happens during the competition with your robot is just a tiny fraction of what FIRST is all about. FIRST is about more than just robots. It's about, well, let's just watch.
This isn't a robot. It very well may have hydraulic arms, a drivetrain, and a circuit board, but this isn't a robot. This is a lesson in humility, hard work, and collaboration. This is a CrossFit workout for the muscle upstairs. This is an apple for the next generation of Newtons. It's a lot of things, but this isn't a robot. This is a roadmap that leads straight to engineering. This is a rock to shatter 1,000 glass ceilings, a rope to pull a generation up and out of poverty, a sledgehammer to break down cultural barriers, and a universal language spoken in every nation on Earth. And because of that, this is a compass that can help point the way to peace. But please, don't think this is just a robot. This is Glastonbury for technology. This is mission control for the next moonshot. This is the Rosetta Stone to help translate the future. This is the sport that will help us win tomorrow. This is the software to program ourselves to cure cancer, build a clean engine, or step foot on Mars. But this isn't a robot. It's a machine to build the people who will change the world.
And you all are the ones that will be changing this world and our future. So no matter what, how today plays out, whether you win or whether you lose, remember to take it in stride, and as part of a much longer journey that you will be making to make this place a better world for us all. And thank you all, because us adults will be counting on you. And now, please help me welcome our very special guest, CEO and Chairman of the Board of Microchip Technology, Mr. Steve Sangi.
Good morning, everybody. We saw some great competition yesterday. I had to leave in the late afternoon for some things at work that I was called for. But the real reason was I didn't have the right color shirt on. Today I do, Grand Canyon University color. Our great host and great sponsor. I also missed a couple of other things at the closing ceremony yesterday. Congratulations to all the teams that won the award. I want to call out a couple of awards that I was supposed to help deliver. And one of them was the volunteer of the award, Corey Simonsak. Corey, are you here? Where's Corey? There. Congratulations, Corey. Corey's mother, Melody Simonsak, won the same award a few years ago. Melody, are you here? There she is. And Corey's father won the Woody Flower Award, Rich Simonsak. Rich, are you here? So there we got the father, mother, and the son. We got a perfect, ideal first family. Congratulations to Simonsaks. By the way, in the audience, I see many other great first families where fathers, mothers, sons and daughters are working in various capacities on the field, as the referees, as the judges, back in the pits. It's the volunteers that make this thing happen. Now, what I want to say today is, as you saw in the video, and Chris also said, about changing the world. You know, I spoke about it a little bit yesterday at the VIP lunch also, and recount some of the great things medical scientists and engineers accomplished in the last century and what they would accomplish this century, including many of you working on it. In the last century, the medical scientists eradicated smallpox, plague, you know, big industries, you know, problems of the society. They cured polio. What would the medical scientists accomplish in this century? Maybe they can eradicate cancer, autism, Alzheimer. You know, medical scientists of the last century sent a man to moon. And as the video said, one of you could be on a team that sent a man to Mars. Have a man step on Mars and come home. You know, that would be a really small step for man, but a giant step for mankind. Now, scientists of the last century invented the solar cell with which we can produce power, but it's very inefficient. It's not cost-effective without government subsidies. One of you could perfect a solar cell where the major dominant source of energy becomes sun power. That would be great. You know, engineers of the last century invented the car, and it's today's model you drive today. I've seen a model on the internet working already where the car can lift up 100 feet, go up in the air to where you want to go, sort of like was shown in Star Wars where there was a highway in the sky, and car can go and then drop down and park itself in the parking lot with space no larger than the car parks today. Wouldn't that be great? These are society's large challenges, big problems, and big opportunities. And we certainly hope that we are helping inspire a world, inspire our youth, so that they can be part of some of these big inventions, be on a team, do something really great, and do something that is much larger than what is expected of you, much larger than you may expect of yourself. And if we can really help accomplish some of that, then we have really, you know, helped change the world. So I think that's a message I want to leave you with. And maybe one of these great things is accomplished by one of our first scholarship winners. As you know, there are $25 million in scholarships nationwide where you could go to various colleges and get that scholarship. And one of that scholarship is a Steve Sanghi Scholarship Award that I'm going to give right now. And maybe one of the Steve Sanghi Scholarship Award winner could do something so great, you know, that will make my life worth it. So this year's recipient of the Steve Sanghi Scholarship, Arizona North, was selected by the AZ First Scholarship Committee. The recipient of the scholarship indicates that robotics allowed her to witness her potential, it's a woman, and her own personal growth, along with a love for STEM and problem solving. She will pursue her chemical engineering and applied mathematics when she attends college. One of the beauty of this award is it is not tied to a university. It's an award that you can take it to any school of your choice. It's a $4,000 scholarship per year, renewable for 4 years, so a total of $16,000 towards college. I'm happy to award this year's Steve Sanghi Scholarship Award to Robin Koo. Robin Koo. Team 3019 Firebird, Chaparral High School. Robin, are you here? Robin is at an internship, which is also very important. And you are?
Amy Palatucci.
Steve Geisler.
For her coaches.
Yeah.
Coaches. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Please welcome back your judges. Hopefully you've all had a chance to meet and wow them. Good morning, judges. Let's keep that noise up as we please welcome back our referees. And please show your appreciation for the hard-working group of volunteers, your robot inspectors, led by Lead Robot Inspector Austin Kipp. A quick reminder that all of you must be re-inspected after your final qualification match to be eligible for the final playoff tournament. Here's what the immediate future will look like. This morning, we're going to finish up the qualification rounds and then conduct the alliance selection, where the top 8 teams will each pick 2 partners. These 8 alliances will then move on to the playoffs. After a lunch break, we'll begin the playoff round and then end the competition with the award ceremony. It's gonna be a very exciting day, everyone. But before we set the robots into action, ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of colors by the Alhambra Junior ROTC, and please remain standing for the national anthem of the United States of America, being sung by Chris Parker from GCU.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the rampart hearts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now, let the first teamwork competition begin. Teams, come on out and power on your robots, and pilots board the airships. Please welcome back your tournament game announcer, Dawn Knight.
Thank you.